Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's away we go then. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Isla, and he's taking no chances there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today? Chance to finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cookie clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's cut it out. Matic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Pukki, and it's Isla. And he was alert to it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Isla tries making a foray down the right. Modric. Still goalless at the moment. Cazorla charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Visca. Schneider. Could move up a gear here. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matic. Insigne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Insigne. It's a sweep. He's had a shot! Oh, they can break here. Now it's Visca. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Isla, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. No, he's not getting his way this time. Schneider on a charge down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well intercepted. Isla, can he spark a counter here? That looks a good ball through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Insigne! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bischa. And here's Cazorla. Some really good ball movement. And here's Cazorla. Cazorla really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cazorla. Tuki.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Tuki, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's...
Insigne! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Bastoni did well to emerge with them. Just the keeper to beat! Alderweireld deals with that comfortably. Marcos Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Matic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Pukki. Picked out brilliantly. Played back in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Showing good feet. Oh, strongly challenged there. And they can counter here. Now it's Stoichkov. That's cause for mild irritation. Just eases him off the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cruyff. Stoichkov. Goalkeeper's ball. Cazorla. And it's Cruyff. And still we await the first breakthrough. Nice sequence of passes this. Matic. Cazorla. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Visca. Pukki. And he was quick to react. Stoichkov. Mbappe. Marcos Alonso gets across to intercept that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Another pass just keeps it ticking. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That has ended up in no man's land. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Great chance! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. Gets his head to it!
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Off he goes! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Costa Curta at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
DiMarco. Oh, what a climb! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Costa Curta. Big header! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. As you can see, we've already started here. And it's Modric. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect.
Has a goal!
Modric, Lorenzo Insigne. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bischa. Isla. Oh, Red, nice interception. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a pretty loose pass. That's headed upfield. And it's Marcos Alonso. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Modric. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Matic. Isla. And it's Isla. It's gone out for a throw-in. Haaland. It's Pedri. Aim forwards. Isla promptly onto that, and that is that. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Shot hits one! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
No, that was never going to make it. Isla. Now it's Pukki. And that's a... And the shot! Pedri. Modric.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Isla. Pukki. Cazorla. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Cookie clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's lofted through here. Pedri.
Oh, great feat that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bischa. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Modric. Pedri. Haaland. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pukki. And it's Cazorla. Isla.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
At a time.
Mbappe. Now it's Bischa. Oh, his big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. He's played him through. He's free, he has decent hits! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Modric. And it's Insigne. Pukki. Bischa. Pedri. Modric. That's good vision. Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. And that's been won straight back. And here's Messi. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He won't be happy with that one. Great, can he finish?
The attendance for this match was
But the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest...
He's had a shot! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he welcomes it in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And he's had a hit! Could be danger here. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're quick to get it back. Marcos Alonso. And it's Modric. He's in, surely!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
This is promising. Modric! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Modric put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pedri. Real chance here.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Modric. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess.
Can he put it away? Oh, it's come loose. And that has been clubbed away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's managed to get free. Marcos Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. Chance here to counter.
Minutes has been
That's really
indicated.
good play on the right. He's driving forward. Haaland. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi has it in a wide position. Isla. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. They want to be quick to recover this. Has another go!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quick look, then plays it in. It's Modric! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's been cut out, well played. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alderweireld did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Pukki. Cazorla. Nico Williams. Camavinga has got himself a free kick. Bischa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
And the finish! Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Insigne. Modric. Oh, the shot could be on here. Camavinga. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Camavinga. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Insigne. Bischa.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Modric. Now it's Insigne. Marcos Alonso. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. And the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Matic. Now it's Visca. Neymar. Oh, good read. Now it's Pukki. He's in a good position here. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Pukki. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Modric. Nico Williams gets across and deals with it. Beckenbauer. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, great ball! And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Matic. Nico Williams. He has found the way through. Alderweireld deals with that comfortably. Modric.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Insigne. And he's intervened well there. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's nice. Visca. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Marcos Alonso. Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a great pick out. Hits one! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
He's got the shot away! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cazorla. That is very well defended. Neymar. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice physical challenge.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Williams. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Isla, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior. Matic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Peter, the keeper knows that even if it's...
Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just 5 minutes left. Nico Williams. Van Dijk. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Cazorla. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alderweireld calmly anticipates. Cazorla. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Look at the space here. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cazorla cuts it out. And here's Insigne. Pass somewhat off target. Might be... Can he finish? He scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Isla makes the interception. Matic. Modric. Pukki. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cazorla, and he's certainly onside here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Matic. And Isla. Cazorla. Matic. And it's Marcos Alonso. And it's Cazorla. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now Modric. Matic. Fermin proves too strong. Gnabry. Good running, strong and purposeful. Modric. Pukki. And it's Modric. To Matic. Fofana. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a decent ball. Over to the left. Fire. And the shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't...
It's a mighty effort! They've done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Tonali. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's out for a goal kick. Isla. Now it's Visca. Modric. Pukki. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pukki is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Isla. Matic. Isla.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now there's a fine ball. He's played it back. Marcos Alonso. Drilled in low. And he's there to get it away. Backward it goes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's through here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Isla gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cazorla. Gets a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Eder Militao is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Fermin. Jordi Alba.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, smashing header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gnabry. Barcelona have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And he's taking no chances there. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Jordi Alba. Well read, nice interception. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
It's a goal kick. Marcos Alonso. Now it's Insigne. And it's Modric. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's their second corner of the game. Marcos Alonso plays it short. Fofana with the foul. Cazorla.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And here's Modric. Oh, that was vital. And he'll shoot here! Just off target. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bischa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gnabry. Up he goes! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Tries a shot! He scored! And they've got their lead back. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry. Now Eder Militao. Fermin. Cazorla. Isla. So what can they make of this? He's had it taken off him. Fermin. Barcelona finding their passes. Bischa. And he welcomes it in. It's Modric! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gently done. Now it's Gnabry. He's onside! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the ball's gone astray. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now he's off and running. Jordi Alba.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got tall. No mistake. They have stolen level at the last.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks.
Insigne! It's hit the crossbar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And that has left him in a heap. He's in space and looking for options. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's Matic. Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, what a climb! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was good. A terrific... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's in space and looking for options. Marcos Alonso.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
Modric! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lorenzo Insigne. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, strongly challenged there. No, that's been intercepted. Cazorla. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cazorla. It's Camavinga. Nicely aimed pass. Matic cuts it out. Bischa. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bebeto. It's Eto'o! It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cantona! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marcos Alonso. Bischa. That looks a cracking ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Eto'o. Modric. Cazorla. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cazorla. Now it's Pukki.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour played now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Cantona! And again the keeper stands strong. Ajax with the corner, they're first. taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Ajax take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now...
Has a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Modric. Now it's Visca. And he's gone backward here. Spread it left. And he's had it nicked away. Eto'o. Nicked it back promptly. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he can clear it away. They get a throw-in. Matic. Alderweireld. Visca. Roberto Carlos. Cantona. And now the breakaway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pukki. Cazorla. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Bebeto, and this is Bebeto. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm.
And a quick
we'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find
So we
your
reached the
way
halfway
around this
point.
stadium.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bebeto, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And the shots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.